Hello and Happy New Year. We're finally back. I've had a few weeks off for Christmas and New Year. Got some new whiskey, and I thought, let's get started. I hope you all had a good New Year. I hope you all had a good Christmas as well, and I hope you got some good whiskey to go with it. I've got something here which is new. If you've seen one of my latest videos last year to the tail end, I done my whiskey of the year. And if you've not seen it, I'm going to spoil it just now. My whiskey of the year last year was a Port Askaig 8-year old. I absolutely loved it. This year we're starting with another Port Askaig. This is the 15-year-old, 50.5% ABV, Islay single malt, non-chill filtered, natural colour, coming from the Elixir distillers company who independently bottle Port Askaig. They also do elements of Islay and a single malts of Scotland. I think they've got some rum and tequila in their portfolio as well. Just about to open a distillery on Islay, Port which is near Port Ellen. Port Askaig, if you've ever been to Islay, is one of the first places you can go in the boat where you come in. There is no distillery in Port Askaig, unfortunately, but these guys have got some really good contacts, shall we say, to get some really good whiskey. This here is refill bourbon casks for the full maturation of 15 years from a single distillery on Islay. Been told it's from the north coast, so we can kind of whittle it down slightly. We're looking at potentially Bunnahabhain, Killala, and Arnaho. It can't be Arnaho. It might be Killala, it might be Bunnahabhain. That's the kind of guesses I'm going to go with just now. Again, this has got it's made up from 30 casks, what they've used from that single distillery, and they've all been refill bourbon. I think a few of them are quite small, 225 litres, so potentially been previously used in the wine industry. On top of that, the aging process has been good. The wood contact has obviously been good as well, and it's just colour of it and everything. It's there. It's we just don't know what it is. If we dig hard enough, I think I'm going to. I'll put my mind out there. I've spoken to a very good source that's maybe inform me of what it is, but I'll let you leave that up to the comments below at the end, and we'll maybe reveal in a week or so down the line. So as we say, Islay single malt. We're looking at peat. It's refill casks, refill bourbon casks that's previously held whiskey in it as well. So we're looking for lighter notes, maybe those kind of castor sugars, powders, typical Islay peat notes. So we're going to get big, strong peat notes. We're going to get lighter peat notes. There's only going to be one way to find out is when we get stuck into this. All right. As you can see as well, I've got a slightly, finally got some new branding that I was gifted this year as well. So I've got two new t-shirts. This is one of them. Maybe my next video you'll see it in the next one, and I'll see if I can get some more merch at some point in time down the line as well. So this is going to be 900 bottles is what has been made from this, from the kind of 30 casks, which is, again, that's fine. That's not going to be a problem for me. This brand and everything I really, really like. There's a wee barcode in the back. You can scan out, take you straight to their taste notes and everything as well if you wanted to look at things like that directly to their website. But with it, I've had this in the glass for a wee bit just before we've started. There's a little bit out of it. I did get excited when I got this, and I've opened it and shared it with a few people already. So I do have an idea of what to expect. But again, it's a new day. Um, Taste buds change, from what you've eaten before and so forth. So I'm going in very open minded again with it. Just having that little swirl in the glass there just now. It's leggy, it looks viscous, it's oily. So I think we should just get stuck right into this, right? So we'll give it a wee swirl. We'll have a look. The colour of it is very, very light straw, kind of golden hay. It's not dark at all. So showing that kind of real bourbon cask influence that we've got. Looking at the legs, it's taking its time to come down. Hopefully, I'm filming this at night, so the lighting's not the best, and I look whiter than I've ever looked. But colour's light, and the legs are there. It's oily. It looks viscous. It's taking its time to come down the glass. That's its 50.5% ABV. As we say, non-chill filtered natural colour, and it's slapped right on the bottom of the bottle. They're non-chill filtered and no added colour, which we love. So let's get this on the nose. Looking at it just now, hopefully those legs, my daft face coming through. Now let's get this on the nose. Tropical, white melon, orange, like gummy sweets as well, like gummy sweeties, like wine gums more than anything. Not wine at all, but that kind of wine gum note. Melon, orange, slightly tropical. The smoke is there. It's not smoke. It's peat there. It's kind of sweet. There's that saltiness to it. Coastal, glazed donut. There's a little bit of depth as well, and I think that's got to be with the age, right? I think the age has kind of brought this down and given it a little bit more settled and given you the layers of those nose, the notes that I've got in the nose already. You definitely know there's peat there, but it's a sweet peat for sure. This isn't your big, bold bonfire smoke and burnt embers and things like that. It's a sweeter note. There is a tiny bit of oak in there as well, like a soft, damp whiskey oak. Well, let's get this on the palate. So, first review of 2025. Slange I really do wish that I got into Port Askaig a long time ago. That's phenomenal. From the 8-year old, which I love, this is just a league above. That's real tropical juices. It senses like, I know it's not from the 90s, but sometimes you can get old Islay, which from the 90s has this real beautiful tropical blast, and that is just what that was in the glass there. That was kind of towards your pineapple notes. There is that sweet peat coming through. That caster sugar stays there, powdered sugar note to it. It's chewy. It's long lasting. It's there's a kind of soft. It's more like orange zest in the palate now. Orange and lemon zest on the palate. Meringue nests as well. That kind of sugared meringue. That's phenomenal. That 50.5% for that just works. I think sometimes like whiskey stronger, you can water it down, but that 50.5 just seems to nail it absolutely on the head. A couple of drops of water in there just to see if it changes anything. I've actually not tried water with it yet, and that's what I'm just doing just now. It doesn't change much in those. There's a softer kind of like a little bit of briny note now. That kind of ocean uh, saltiness coming through. The sweetness stays there. That kind of peat stays there as well. Goodness, that's quality. No, I was trying this. I thought it was good and things, but I've never sat down and properly came through it yet. It's the water's not changed much. If anything, I think I prefer it without it. That's just kind of personal note to it. But that's just cracking. That's magic. Big fan. I think Oliver Chilton, who is master distiller to an extent, who comprises all the whiskey together, that's sensational to me. Uh, Sikander Singh, who owns a company as well, are just that's phenomenal. My 8-year old here, I've got sitting. There's not much left in that as well. But what a fantastic dram that is! A great start to the year for me. I don't think much will change in the sense that, you know, I'm going to go and sit back, I'm going to go and enjoy this. Leave your comment below what you think the distillery might be from this, and I'll get back to you in a week or so and let you know. Maybe a wee review on Instagram or something like that. But I need to go sit back and really just sit and take this into account of what is in that bottle and now in this glass. That's magic. Let me know if you've tried this before as well, any of the Port Askaig, and what you think about it. And if there's any other reviews you would like to see this year, just get in touch and let me know. But a fantastic start. What a phenomenal whisky that is. Again, everyone, thank you for all the support from last year. Hopefully it can continue this year and we can go to some new heights and we get some new whisky on board. But again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening to me rabble on about whisky. And as always, join me next week. Let's talk whisky. Thanks.